Hey guys, so I got 10 tips on what to look for with plush, how to clean it, just different tips and advice on plush and stuffed animals, things how that's one of my favorite things to look for and sell. So, all right, so number one is FisherPrice Puffalumps. These are usually pretty easy to spot. They're kind of a puffy nylon material look to them. Very light, you know, squishy. These are from, usually, I think mostly from the 80s. These ones, the tags are a little worn right now. I don't have any real great ones right now. There's lambs, there's bunnies, there's cows, cats, I think, all different ones. But like I said, they're easy to spot because of the nylon and the puffy look. They always got this FP for FisherPrice on the foot, except for I think some of the Christmas ones don't necessarily have that. Tag's a little worn, but it has that FisherPrice on there, and then usually it'll say the year. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't say Puffalump anywhere on the actual item, but like I said, they're pretty easy to spot with that nylon look to them. So my second tip is more FisherPrice and Play School. The pastel, the flannel kind of plaid type things. FisherPrice and Play School, both I've had good luck with this type of thing. This is a FisherPrice security blanket from 1979. I sold one like this a month or so ago maybe. It had multiple colors, pink, blue, and yellow, I think, and that one was a little more rare. It sold for over $100. This one might be about 50 to 80 or so, but this, I don't know. I also have some Play School ones that we've sold already, so we'll pop those up on the screen. That same idea. It's got the pastel colors, the plaid, flannelly kind of look to them. Again, very easy to spot. Rare, which is why they're worth what they're worth. But when I've seen them at the bins is where I found them. When I see them at the bins, I know right away. All right, so number three is actually tie. I know we've heard that tie Beanie Babies are not worth anything, but there are a few that are actually worth something. Tie Baby. I never knew that these existed until I saw one at a garage sale. It says Tie Baby right on the little hang tag there. I found one. It was a purple and pink cow rattle plush, and that sold for $50. There's other ones, baby ones too that Ty made. I haven't found any of those. I haven't really researched it that much, but I just know that, I found that one for $1 or $2 and it sold. I was surprised. There are some other Ty, the bigger ones that sometimes sell. It's very hit or miss. I mean, more often than not, they're not worth it, but sometimes they're actually worth it. So number four is folk Manus puppets. There's a lot of different sizes, a lot of different kinds of animals, but from my experience with folk Manus, it seems like the bigger ones, the more realistic looking ones are pretty good. This opossum there's comps for about $35 to $40, I think. Yeah, I have them listed for right now. I sold a Australian Shepherd dog folk Manus puppet that sold for $55. There's a lot that aren't worth that much. But it seems like like I said, the bigger ones, the more realistic looking ones, and nicer, seem to do pretty well. More rare animals, I guess. There was a manatee one that I had sold that could have been good. It had a rip on its tail, so I sold it, with a bit of a discount. But so some of those, different kind of animals are good too with folk Manus. All right, number five is Eden Toys. I don't have one right now. There was one that I had sold a while back, and Eden Toys ABC teddy bear with blue pajamas, ABC on the chest there with a ribbon around his neck. He sold for $120. I found him at a Goodwill for $3 or $4, I think. And again, we'll put that up on the screen because I don't have anything right now, but Eden Toys can be good. I think I've found some little ones too that have been worth something. All right, number six is another FisherPrice. This is the FisherPrice Snug Monkey from 2012. I've found this guy probably at least 4 times now. I think he's my 4th one. Haven't sold this one yet, but I've sold 3 of them for between $35 and $40. And I always find them for about $1 or so at the garage sales. If you push their belly, I took the batteries out of this one, but if you push their belly, they play music and light up. So that's just an easy one. You see the Snuggle Monkey, just grab it. Easy to spot. Number 7 is baby security blankets, or loveys, sometimes they're called. There was one that I sold. It was a Angel Deer brand. I've never heard of it, but it was a pink owl security blanket. We'll put that up on the screen. And that sold for $34. I think there was also the same blanket that was new at the same garage sale that sold for maybe $40. Sold for a little bit more because it was still new with the tags. And then there's some Carter's ones that are good. I'm trying to think. I have sold some other brands and I can't think of them right now. They're past my 90 days, so I don't have them in my notes. I haven't been able to go back and see. But again, more often than not, I guess they're not necessarily worth, but they're every now and then. So that's easy to spot, easy to photograph, ship, you know. Check out the baby blankets, you never know. All right, number 8 is for different brands. If you ever see any of the stuffed animals that have this thermal or waffle weave, I guess it's called, that kind of pattern. I had sold a FisherPrice Christmas Cozies one, and that one was pretty rare. There are other FisherPrice Cozies that aren't worth as much. They're still worth it, so if you ever see, you know, just pick them up. But the Christmas one sold for $194 because pretty rare, I guess. I couldn't find any others on there. And then this one is, I don't know, the tag is worn on this one. I think when I did an image search, it came up, I searched, you know, the waffle weave, it came up kids gift. But for some reason, this one, you know, there's comps right around $100. So I haven't sold him yet. He's got some spots that I have listed in my description. But it seems like this waffle weave thermal kind of pattern is good no matter what the brand. Okay, Number 9 is, in particular, just for an example, E&J Prima Classic was the brand, and it was a German Shepherd jumbo plush laying down that I found at a garage sale for next to nothing. That one sold for $67. So with this, any jumbo plush that's like 24 inches or bigger, it seems like can be pretty good. You know, sometimes there's tigers, dogs, German shepherds, huskies, those kind of things seem to be pretty good. I got a few tigers for sale right now. I don't look at the too bigger ones because that'd be a pain to ship and everything, but just something to look for, something to check out if you see them, if they're in good shape. Check those out. Those bigger ones are good. All right, number 10 is BuildABear. The licensed ones. This one is a Star Wars one. I don't have his comp. I think he's right around $40 or so. There's Star Wars, Transformers, Pokemon is a big one. We sold a Pokemon Build-A-Bear, one of the birds, for I think close to $80. He had sound to him and the sound still worked and everything. So any of the licensed Build-A-Bear, definitely check them out, especially those Pokemon ones. Those seem to be the best ones that I've found so far. All right, so now I just have a few tips on ways that I clean them or what I look for with plush. I mean, if they're pretty bad, you know, stains, whatever, like depending on the value of it, I won't even pick it up. Obviously, I always think of the value of it. If it's something that doesn't have like sound or lights or, you know, any kind of batteries or anything like that, if it's not too delicate, I put it in a pillowcase, wash it on the delicate cycle in our washing machine. So that, you know, I've had good luck with that. I have a spray, Grandma's Secret Spot Remover Laundry Spray. That seems to work pretty well. I've heard, I mean, there's a lot of them out there. If you have any ideas on spot remover tips for things that can't, you know, be in the washing machine, put them in the comments. Let me know, because I'm always trying to figure out ways to do that. I have heard, and I've used it a few times, Magic Eraser actually works on some things. I've used it on a Cabbage Patch Kid before, and it actually worked. I mean, it might leave a little bit of like a water kind of spot to it, but it got the stain itself out, and, you know, for the age of the item and everything, like, it was better than it was. It actually worked. Oh, and another thing with washing it in the washing machine, I don't think I've ever dried a stuffed animal in the dryer. I always let it air dry, and then depending on the item, depending on, you know, the texture of it and everything, sometimes I'll use a Barbie brush to fluff it back up, or I'll do that even after using the Magic Eraser, and that'll help. You know, because before I was using the Magic Eraser or whatever, and it would kind of be matted down, or it would kind of, I tried using the Barbie brush, and it actually fluffed it up a little bit, made it look a little bit better. So that's all I got for now as far as plush goes.
So I'm Frank. This is my wife, Janelle. I hope you guys liked our tips. I don't know anything about plush, so I don't have anything else to add. But we do have other videos where I am in it, and I do have some tips for you that you can watch. And we also include our 5-year-old son in some of the videos, all reselling content, all related to reselling on eBay and trying to find things to sell on eBay and how to list things on eBay, how to ship things. We try to pull the curtain back and pass on what we've learned on YouTube to show other people. Hope you guys enjoy these videos. Like and subscribe, comment, let us know what you like and don't like, and we'll keep making some more videos of what you do like. See you on the next one.